Congratulations, class of 2026. You are now off to college. But before you go, here's some tips I wish I had. Hi ladies, my name is Shila Dreamer and I'm going to be putting you guys on to things that I absolutely wish I knew about college before going to college. Here's a short introduction about me. If you do not know me, my name is Shila Dreamer. I am 22 years old. I grew up in South Florida. I went to Florida Atlantic University, which I graduated and got my bachelor's in political science with a minor in criminal justice and a concentration in pre-law. I love to make content. I love to do my makeup. I love to do my hair. But most importantly, I think one of the most important things about me is that I'm an intellectual. So I like to think, I like to talk, I like to let all of my feelings, all my thoughts out, especially all at once sometimes. And yeah, I'm also a big believer in Jesus Christ. He saved my life. And I just want to share a lot of the things that I wish I knew before going to college, because I didn't think there was a lot of videos about things that you should know before going to college that were not necessarily about like parties, drinking, drugs, alcohol, but like the things that I feel like I wish I had. First, congratulations everyone, you're going to college. Woo! College was my number one goal. Like when I graduated from high school, and even before I graduated from high school, I didn't even have any other goals. Like, I knew I wanted to go to law school, I knew I wanted to be a lawyer, or I wanted to work in the legal field, but I didn't really think past that. The only thing I thought about was college. So once I got to college, college became my entire life. And now that I am 1 year post-grad, I'm trying to navigate my life post-college, but I do think it's very important that I share the knowledge that I gained while I was there. So grab your pen and paper and let's get into it. Number one, this advice is number one for a reason, because it should be the number one priority in your life. But if you are Christian, and even if you're not Christian, this is your introduction to Christianity. I hope you guys decide to, become Christians. The number one thing as a believer is to prioritize your relationship with God. I was baptized right before I came to college, and I had an okay foundation in Christ. Like, I knew what I was supposed to be doing, but I never had to live out my relationship with Christ on a daily basis. So I fell victim to a lot of sins. I fell victim to a lot of things. And I feel like once you have a strong foundation in Christ and you know who you are and that's rooted in Christ, there's a lot of things in college you're just not going to go for. Like, you're not going to do certain things. You know why? Because you know who you are in Christ. And even if you don't know who you are in Christ, and even if that's something that you struggle with, prioritizing your relationship with Christ in general, just prioritizing Him, will significantly help you. It will help you with your exams, with studying. It will help you when you have family issues or romantic issues or, roommate issues. You're going to think about, how can I go about this as a believer, as a follower of Christ? You're going to learn so many lessons in college, and the best part is you're not doing it alone. When you prioritize your relationship with Christ, you're doing it with God. You guys are walking together in sync. You're not just, oh, I'm going through it and I don't have nobody to talk to. You have the number one person to talk to. His name is Jesus Christ. And it really magnifies your relationship when you prioritize Him and you guys go through things together, and He's able to be there for you, and you give him the opportunity to do that. I wish I did that freshman and sophomore and even junior year. I didn't even start prioritizing my relationship till I was a senior. Like, girl, what are we doing? But more of the story is, prioritize Him over your friends, over your responsibilities, over college parties, over boys, over everything. College can be extremely loud, and God gives you the opportunity to quiet it down, to rest at His presence, rest at His feet. And I'm not telling you to balance it out. I'm telling you to make Him number one. When you wake up in the morning, your first thing is prayer. The second thing is to read your word. And it doesn't have to be that complicated. It doesn't need to be 2-3 hours. It could be 30 minutes if that's all you have. But make him number one. Number two, do not wait till senior year to start having fun. Like, what? Like, college does not have to be that serious. It does not have to be that serious. You can have fun. And when I say have fun, I don't mean clubbing. I don't mean going out every Saturday. I don't mean spending so much money. I mean, you can have fun. Like, you can create the habits that you want. You could start the hobbies you want to do. Like, I did not start roller skating, running, doing Pilates. What else did I start doing? I dyed my hair the other day. I did not start doing any of that until I reached post grad. I could have been doing that while I was in college. College, your 20s is the time to pour into yourself. Don't think because you're 19, you're 18, you're 17, because I went to college when I was 18, freshly 18. Don't think because you are so young, you do not have the opportunities, or you don't feel like you can do anything else but college, school, and what's expected to you. Feel free to break out of social society norms and do whatever you want. If you want to start a dance club, start the dance club. If you want to start a Pilates club, start the Pilates club. If you want to dye your hair red, dye your hair red. If you want to start learning a new skill, learn the new skill. If you want to start cooking, start cooking. If you want to go to church, go to church. Do not put a cap on what you can do in college just because you're in school. I feel like that's one thing that I did a lot, is that I was like, oh, I have so much going on. I'm so busy. Da da da. I don't have time to go to church, because I didn't go to church while I was in college. And I'm sitting in church now, and I'm like, I wish I started going to the church I went to while I was in college. You know why? Because I would have got a deeper understanding, a deeper relationship with God. I would have been able to walk with Him completely. So do not do that. Number 3, please understand, everyone. What is for you will be for you. There's going to be so many opportunities in college. Do not let one opportunity make or break you. Move on. Learn to move on. Learn to do something. Apply yourself to whatever position, whatever you want. Let the results and whatever happen. And whatever does not happen or do happen, let it be. There's no reason to ponder. Let me go into detail, because maybe you guys are new to college, so you don't even understand. So let's say that you're joining an organization. Let's say you want to become the president of the Black Student Union. I was vice president. And let's say you do not get this position. If you do not get this position, do not let that make or break your college experience. Move on. Do not wait till post-grad to start healing from the things that happen in college. Once college is over, it's over. So please do not be stuck on, oh, I don't want to hang out with this person, or I don't want to talk to this group of people because of what they said or what they did. Girl, grow up. College is the time to grow up. It's the time to let things go, because you are so young. Like, life is so short. You do not want to spend the whole time being in college miserable because of what one person said about you, or you not being able to get this or that and the third. Because I feel like once you start living like that, you're living in censorship. You're not being able to express yourself fully. You're putting yourself in a box. Like, who put you in that box? Girl, free yourself from the box. Nobody put you in the box. Like, do not put yourself in a box in college. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Do not put yourself in a box. Go through what you go through, because you're going to go through a lot of things in college. And honestly, majority of it's going to be embarrassing. Go through what you go through. Learn the lesson that you learned from whatever experience that you experienced, and move on. Move on, girl. Move on. I don't care if you're going through a relationship, a breakup, etc. Move on. Like, do not stay stuck in the past, especially as my Christians. Don't do that. I want to finish the video from here, so don't mind the camera moving, but yeah, I kind of really like it there though. Alright, anyways, ladies, men are optional. Your education, your reputation, and your mental health should be at the highest priority, especially in college. These boys literally see college as a huge groupie. Like, so seriously. So be careful entering a relationship no matter how well you think you know this person. I'm so serious. People will literally switch up on you so fast in college. Please be the girl who never gets into anything serious, who have fun and prioritizes God. It's okay to be that girl and stay single. I really wish I did. I do. The last thing that I did want to talk about, especially if you are completely new to college, you've never been to college before, your parents didn't go to college, you are so unfamiliar with college, it's Greek life. I'm going to be the first person to introduce that to you, so cool, cool, cool. And the only thing I have to say is if this stuff has been non-existent to you and all of a sudden you're seeing it every day, you're seeing all these people, you're seeing all these colors, they're doing all these things, sometimes it feels weird. Sometimes the stuff looks weird, but I'll just say, please, guys, it is college culture. Do not consume yourself with it. Do not get super obsessed. Do not be copying them. Do not do any of that. Stay true to who you are and don't let it consume you, because if you do, like, it literally will. And not only that, like, especially as a woman of God, like, you're supposed to be focused on Jesus. 'Cause I had so many friends who were in Greek life, it felt like it was consuming me because I had so many friends about Greek life. Every conversation was about Greek life. It got so exhausting. Like, it was exhausting. So I'll say, do not let it consume you. Stay true to who you are. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be uninterested. And if you are, then you are. But other than that, don't let that become your life. Let your life be who you are as a person and your walk with God. But don't let college become your entire life, because it ends soon. Like, college will end. You will graduate. You will toss your cap one day, and you will have to start working a job, and life will start to get slow again. So please just don't get too comfortable with, some of the things, and don't let it consume you. Be who you are and be truthful to yourself. No, but there's like so much things running through my mind about like things I wish I knew. But one thing I would say again is make sure that you also prioritize thinking beyond college, because the cap will fall. The day will end. You will not always be in college. You will not always be a college student. So at some point, you have to think about, what job do you want to work? Who do you want to be? What type of person do I want to be? Am I going to be an introvert forever? Am I going to be an extrovert at some point? I didn't start creating content consistently until I graduated from college. And not only that, until my car accident, that's when I was like, I'm gonna take content creation seriously. And had I started freshman year and stuck to it, like I said I was, we will be way advanced. And what skills do I want to learn? So you gotta think about beyond the right now, the temporary. You gotta think about your goals beyond college. And that's one thing my friend did tell me. She was like, so what are your goals beyond college? And I couldn't tell her nothing, because all I knew was my time at college. That's all I knew. And that's all I cared about. And that's it. That's all I have for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys like my hair. Bye, everyone.